Welcome back, everybody.
And Valor, Octogeddon. 2 chickens, 2 bees.
I have to destroy the Sydney Opera House.
1 Sydney Opera House.
So first I have to destroy the beautiful protected coral that's being destroyed by pollution and, oh, these dumb bullets. I wish I could shoot them.
Technically, you're destroying humanity to save that stuff.
Well, okay then, if you say so.
Octogeddon is the good guy. He wanted to visit the U.S., and then they ripped up his
Hey,
ID.
I got the thing finally.
Yeah. They ripped up his ID just because, oh, you're not allowed to destroy the Statue of Liberty. Excuse me, I got mad at a YouTube video.
I don't know where to go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Aww.
I took the head. Alright, no more messing around.
No more messing around. It's time to stop paying attention and just spin.
Yep. Because look at that! It worked.
It is.
Every single one.
I'm so... I guess this is one of the things, like, I would really love to be able to do modding stuff, just to be able to look at the game data.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yes, you died just now. We're at the
Is that
the
your
tentacle
official
select.
statement? I died?
I did.
Hey, thank goodness. Okay.
Here.
See, and now I could use the elephant or I could use the frog. I actually am gonna just swap
out a bee. That makes sense. And you're getting to a point
I almost
like
want to just get the penguin instead. I'm not a big fan of the bees.
not enjoying the bees. Yeah, sure.
It's probably a mistake, but
We
if I'm
will
just,
have to see.
especially if I'm spinning, because it's just buying me time. Really, is what it's doing. The elephant and the penguin allow me the time to actually make a maneuver instead of just firing it randomly. So that's my reasoning behind doing that. And admittedly, they're not perfectly lined up. Oh no, I did it every time. Every time I roll into it. That's okay.
I think that, you know, ultimately, if you like something more, then you should use it because liking it means that you, like, know more about it. Oh, man. Oh, that was really, like, well positioned.
I just got lucky because he fired at a position that allowed me to stay there. Alright, time to spin. Can't afford not to. I'm just gonna do it. Don't know what else to do.
Spin me right round, baby, right round,
Like
the
an
tentacles.
octagon, right round.
I guess it's 6 tentacles.
Hexageddon. Septageddon.
Oh, that Matrix dodge.
Yeah, it's actually, I really like the
It's just
the
so
movement
fun.
because it's not spinning. You think the center of his head is gonna be what's where the...
But it's like tumbling.
Uh-huh. I like it.
It's a very simple thing as well. Like,
Oh my gosh, there was absolutely
You were-
no way. I
you
got
were
like
actually
everything
pretty
all
close.
at once. Okay,
get you a
just,
woo.
yep.
You could
got
get
it.
yourself a coral as well. Oh, are you gonna get a frog?
Yes, and I think I may actually swap out. I almost regret doing that, but I'm not sure which to replace. I think I'll replace him. I'll get a coral for sure. Anything else I can get?
What did you end up replacing? I didn't see what you had. Was it penguin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
This is only 50.
Because frogs are kind of a support kind of thing.
Man, I do love my frog though. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. Oh,
Man,
oh,
Whew,
I was getting
the
confused.
save. Okay.
Where do I spin? This way, I guess? This is a problem I have. I genuinely am not very good, so I don't know what... Oh, crumbs. I didn't even see him. Ugh. I need to remember to use woo, like, immediately when there's a new wave of things. Alright, so you know what? Okay,
Well,
there's a
I guess
bullet
one of
coming.
the issues is that this isn't.
I wish I could grab the bullet.
This isn't a good map for like. This is all a bunch of
Did you
tiny.
see that?
I did. This is a map with a bunch of tiny one-shot enemies. You hit them once
that's
and then they
true.
die. No,
Well, and
like,
I need to. That's why spinning is helpful. Like I can just take them all out. Oh, oh, oh!
Nice.
I think there's an ant on me and it's itchy. Okay,
Well,
I gotta do this. This is
Antoine.
nonsense.
Oh
Antoine!
man. Oh,
Just whatever.
dodgems.
Just taking it.
You're almost done with this ocean, which means you'll be able to.
This is why I need to use Woo, but I'm afraid to use him if he's not.
You should.
Well, he's only gonna take care of like. Oh my gosh! Didn't even see that bullet. Come here.
That thing right there is
Oh. Phew.
the thing you're supposed to hit.
Okay.
It's like the glass submarine with the shell inside, because apparently they're sending you a bribe to try to get you to stop.
Should I get a second frog? I think I might. Is
I
that stupid? I'm gonna go for it.
I don't think it is.
I'm just gonna go for it.
But
You know what?
you're
I don't
getting
even know.
you're falling into the same trap that I fall into, which is spending all your money on replacing things instead of getting your other tentacles. Like,
Well, admittedly, having extra tentacles is helpful, but at the same time, like
you're trying to like find something that works before you expand on that. Like,
I mean, because
if your 6 tentacles aren't dealt with,
it's mostly, you know, the thing is though, it's that the frog is so he's rare. I just like playing with him. I haven't seen frogs the entire time I was playing before. This is the first time the frogs showed up. So like getting them when I can get them, I'm gonna do it every time because they're like, look how amazing this is, and now I've got 2 of them. Look at that!
oh my gosh.
Like,
I'm gonna have to get a screen cap of that
you feel me,
to
right?
use
Like,
it as the thumbnail.
like,
That,
it's
oh
just
my gosh!
so useful.
Oh my goodness, that is so funny. It's so satisfying to watch them spin.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there was no way. There was just no way. I'm sorry.
You got real close, though. Like,
How would I honestly don't think I could have. That's the whole point of buying like a coral or something.
well, but you're also, like, you're actually learning how to do this. Like, you're
I mean,
learning
that's
how
true,
to
but
dodge
I'm
that stuff.
genuinely asking. Like, I honestly don't know
It
how it would be.
happens so fast that all I know is that in the moment, I could tell
there
that
was
there was
no
a window.
direction
If you
I
use
could
Woo
have-
right now, he'll...
There was no direction I could have turned that would have allowed me to. Oh my gosh, this is like the most fun with both of these frogs.
It
Look
is.
at this.
It's super effective. I'm kind of amazed at how effective it is.
Oh, crumbs.
Spinning against this guy, this is your hard counter. If you spin against that guy, then he
Yeah,
gets
that's
you.
true. Well, and that was the advantage of having the
Are you
penguin.
gonna get another frog?
No, I mean I can if you want me to. I'm gonna lose anyway, so.
Well, I say you go for it.
All right.
I say we
This
just
should be the year of
load
the
this
frog.
up. This is to commemorate those adorable little
Should I even
geckos.
bother with the eggs? I think I'm gonna keep the egg. I think I will, or the chicken. I mean, I think I will go with the chicken. All right.
That makes sense. Because
This
you know
is
what?
Just too much fun.
It is, and all the frogs.
It's just hilarious. Look at that.
Oh my gosh. It's so much fun to dodge stuff too. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh no, and I used him when I didn't need to. I didn't
That's
need to.
okay. He'll recharge.
It's
It's the double hitting, or
Yeah.
hitting
Oh.
the other direction at the same time.
Oh, and then I took another one.
You actually had a little bit of invincibility there, which was pretty lucky.
So I was still being hit by the original one, so I was...
Yeah,
I
you were
managed to
still
escape. That's pretty
suffering
cool.
the consequences.
Look at this stupid looking thing. It's so funny.
so awesome.
I absolutely love the frog. I think that's the funniest. I want him.
Meow. I want him. I want the
Alright.
frog.
Oh.
You know what? That's something that we gotta we gotta try doing more. Ooh, nice. We gotta do some goofy runs. Like, we need to try.
Every run
I want
do
to
is
try.
goofy.
I haven't done like an all saw shark run or a chicken
Alright, so
run.
who should we be using? The porcupine then?
The porcupine, and then when it gets close, start using the frog. Because you have to aim it, but the frog just grabs. You have to grab him on the face.
Well, I did, and he went away. So I'm not sure I can. You see, it's kind of like with the.
Yeah, he gets destroyed
well, I guess,
by the body.
that makes sense that he. Oh gosh.
So only the head can be hit, and then the rest of it is armored. You can activate Woo, and he'll do a fair amount of damage. Actually, with the number of frogs that you have, because it's a centipede. Of course, frogs are good against it, because frogs eat bugs. Oh
no.
My goodness, that's okay. You got it.
Oh. Well, that's okay because this is my last life. So
you've got 2 lives left after this.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
I thought I died.
You got.
Oh, did I beat him?
Oh yeah, you beat him.
Oh, I thought I
yeah,
died.
because you got the shells.
Well, I don't have enough money for anything, so I'm just gonna keep going.
You get another frog.
Sure, why not? Why not just go for it? I've committed now. They're amazing. I'm gonna fix my hair. I don't think this is gonna be very effective because I have to keep moving in order to make that work. So, like, I have to use this. Like, what do I even do? Who do I even grab, you know?
You'll just grab whatever gets grabbed.
Well,
I didn't know.
Just gonna spin, I guess.
The spinning terrible. Against the building.
Because he's not doing anything unless I have him,
If I could advise against spinning when you're up against the building.
Else am I gonna do? Come on.
You just have to stand still and wait for the damage to register.
Happen.
Well, you could always just get a cobra.
No, I'm gonna just die because what else am I gonna do at this point?
All right, we're gonna fill the frog up.
And that's fine because I'll just get my. Oh, well, I mean, I guess that works.
Yeah, you pile drive them.
I'll just get this and just kind of wiggle back and forth. I shake my frog.
You can woo if you get.
Oh, that's true. Oh, and then I used him and I didn't need to. You.
So you're spinning now. And
what am I supposed to do? Honestly,
you need to aim the porcupine at the thing.
At what thing?
At the building.
That's what I was doing before, and then I died.
You actually weren't. You were also spinning in that case. Clearly, the solution is more frogs.
Obviously.
You've got enough for another frog, so fingers frogs that another one shows up. I always forget about that.
I don't, because I've only played it since it's been unlocked, so alright, well...
So what we've learned from frog mode is it doesn't work, but...
See, the thing is, it doesn't work on land. Had I known that I was going to be on land next, because I was still in denial of the fact that I actually beat that level, then I wouldn't have gone with that. I would have gone with something else. If I was in the ocean, heck yeah, I would keep using the frogs. Are you serious? They're great.
Oh yeah, just grab a bunch of stuff and...
Well, that's pretty fun. I'm not really a huge fan of... To be honest, I almost would prefer that this was just the ocean.
See, and I'm the opposite. I love the city.
Well, I think that's just because you enjoy gaming. I like the mindless spin it to win it kind of thing. You know, I'm done, right?
I suppose, no, you've got another life.
Why does it say I have no life?
Because if you lose again, you don't get to restart. You are using...
I need at least... What am I gonna do? I guess a cobra, because I gotta have
Yeah, you should probably replace one of your frogs.
I gotta at least... let's see...
You can get a pelican, too. The pelican chomps anything that gets close.
Once I'm up against the building, I'm gonna need to... This is ridiculous. Look at this stupid thing. This is the worst build ever.
It is not very good, for sure. Never mind, it's the greatest. And little Mr. Pelican will just eat anything that he gets close to.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
Except eat.
Nope. Dead. Dead forever. This is so not fun
It is
anymore.
not
It's,
a good build.
No,
It was
'cause I
hilarious
didn't
in
know-
the moment. Maybe an endless ocean build.
You told me to go for another frog, so I was like, well, yeah, because it was working okay in the ocean, to be honest, but this is ridiculous. And then he barfs him up. Alright, so I need to actually use this. Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
Except you still didn't get hit that time.
That's true, but... Chomp!
Man.
I can't believe I'm surviving.
I know, with this amazing 3-frog
Spit!
build.
Wow, we had 2 of them in there.
Yeah, he can eat anything that is in
Alright.
his mouth range. Like,
I just need to die. This is so... it's funny, don't get me wrong, but this is really boring.
well, because you're dying all the time and losing. And,
Yeah, this is just awful.
yeah.
Because it's not, like, there's not even a chance that I can survive now. Like,
No, there
is
is not.
Can I eat him? Alright. Spit him out! Stop it!
You can woo.
Oh.
Wu-Tang
Am
Clan.
I dead yet?
Am I dead yet? Ugh, wake me up when I'm dead.
Alright.
You did
Well,
it!
I did die.
Do you want to get rid of the stank of defeat with an endless ocean?
I kind of do, because that was just silly and fun. So I'm
I-
going to go ahead and just jump into that. I'll do that for a few minutes, and then... I mean, don't get me wrong. It's really just down
Look
to...
at that, you've got your favorite setup. Chicken and elephant.
And I am going to do... It just works best to have, again, defense and offense kind of alternating. Maybe this will not always be the case, but that's okay. So...
I mean, in Endless Ocean, for sure, there's just something patently different about those land levels. And I like the land
Because you
levels
can't-
because it's about, like...
You can't use half of the things.
This game is almost like a reverse tower defense. Your goal isn't to... You can just hit them with your tentacle. Like, they'll
Yeah.
be destroyed by the tentacles once they
That's why
reveal
I
themselves.
literally, when I said, you know what, that's exactly what I remembered, because you told me that yesterday. And that's why I, like, hesitated 6 times. Oh, gosh.
Those will also be destroyed just by the tentacles.
Oh,
So you can just...
I should have turned.
Like, you could even get away with not, like...
Ugh, I'm just gonna die immediately. There's
you
no,
don't
honestly,
have
I'm just not in the right mindset for it. It's super
well,
fun
but
still.
remember,
don't get me wrong,
this is
but-
also... This is just how Endless Ocean mode goes. You lose a lot more on your very first lives. And you should probably blow the other one away, too.
Make up your mind, son!
You have to...
Yeah, but you keep saying repeatedly that that's gonna be just fine. Okay.
I'm just trying to help allay the panic.
Okay.
Like, oh, another day, another penguin.
This is.
You've got your
okay.
build now.
It's okay. It is.
It's the... Another day at the grind. This is... Can you imagine if your job was like... Just you get up and you have to dress up as a giant octopus and destroy New York City? Like, it might be fun the first couple times.
Oh, you mean like well, I won't name names here, but you know, certain New Yorker who ruins everything. And is also orange.
I honestly didn't realize what you were saying at first.
Gotta trigger you with that orange.
Trigger oranging.
Trigger orange.
Trigger orange. Oranging.
I do appreciate that the eggs kind of destroy like that entire sector.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. Alright. Oh, I don't have any rapid shooters, so this is a real nightmare.
No rapid shooters to Dookie.
Gross, almost Duke, he's a shooter.
But controls himself. I think you had mentioned it before. I don't actually remember when you might have mentioned it, but it's called... what is it? Brad Neely's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone book on tape.
It's called Wizard People Do It. It's not kid-friendly, so...
It's not, yeah,
so if parents are watching or adults are watching, definitely check it out, but it is strong language and such, but no, it's one of the funniest things. Actually, I loved the Harry Potter books, absolutely hated the movies. The first one was okay, and he was pretending to write a book on tape, because he didn't really get the whole Harry Potter thing, but he incidentally made one of the best fan fictions anyone could hope for. Yeah,
it's so good.
And you can sync it up, so he's quote unquote reading aloud, and it syncs up with the first film. And if you watch on like YouTube and stuff, you can find copies of it, and he had a couple of different versions, but the best thing you could do is to just go, you can get a free download. I'm not actually sure, just Google it.
Yeah,
you can get a free download, and then like you can just hit play as the movie starts. And if it's kind of slightly not synced up, it's actually just as funny. It doesn't matter if you're a little bit behind or a little bit ahead of the visuals. It's just hilarious. I thought because it's titled A Book on Tape, I did not realize that it's not a book on tape. It's actually meant to be synced up with a movie.
It's a joke. Well, how do you say that in Russian?
Это шутка. So I was trying to take a nap when I decided to put it on for the first time, and I was laughing so hard I was literally forcing myself upright, like not just a little bit, like full on
the reflex,
sit-ups,
like
yes,
when you get hit in the
because
knee
I was
and you kick.
Immediately laughing so hard. Oh, this is where I die. There's too much. I don't know what to do. What am I doing? This is Endless Ocean. I kept waiting for it to end. I forgot what I was doing. I'm talking about Brad Neely.
It would be called End Ocean if that were the case.
This is about to be the End Ocean.
You're on wave 14. You haven't even taken a hit yet. On this build.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. This build is really good. Like, when you get this build...
It's the balance. It really is. Oh, there we go. I should have used the
That is your weakness, though, is those super speedy guys.
Later on, I got used to having the fireflies and stuff because they shoot so much faster.
And those pill bugs are a bit difficult too. Like, you can just blow them away too.
Whoa, I should have turned the other way. It's like a little...
Okay, from the top.
I had a friend who got a leaf blower. Well, he didn't get a leaf blower for Christmas. His dad did. But of course, the benefit of getting that present as a father is that you get to make your kids use it. And so, of course, the first thing my friend did was promptly chase the dog around the yard with this leaf blower. Well, the dog was playing with it. You know, it's a bit like using the hose.
Good.
No, his dog wasn't afraid or anything. It was fun. Kind of like sticking their head out the window, you know what I mean? I just thought it was funny that, of course, the first thing he did was include the pet in it. Yeah, Brad Neely, man, he's a pretty funny guy. Again, not for kids, not safe for work, lots of language and etc. But pretty funny, not gonna lie, and made me love the Harry Potter movie, or at least the first one, solely because it syncs up. And like I said, it's the best fan fiction ever. Oh my gosh, am I still playing? What is happening?
Yeah, that's what happens. Oh. It's endless. You're like, I was just gonna do this and die real quick and then be done, and now I'm like having a good time again. Phew.
Well, whatever. We're like getting in on the time now. I kind of want to watch Wizard People. You brought it up.
That's something that the Beard Bros started doing, actually, because that's a channel I like to watch. Actually, we're subscribed to it. So if you look through our channel section on the channels tab on our channel, then you'll see it. But they do stuff on a site called Game Wisp, which is like Patreon for Let's Players. And they do like basically Mystery Science Theater 3000, where they watch movies and they comment over it. Oh,
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so tired. My knee hurts and... Oh, but I gotta have, like, Ursula.
Well,
and a frog,
Ursula,
and a
tentacle, frog, snail.
Right, you know what? Maybe I'll play one more with this build in the next video. Finish what you're saying, though, about...
Oh, well, they do, like, they do those little, basically, let's watches where they watch movies and comment over it. So it's like, we'll watch Brad Neely commentating or reading his book on tape over Harry Potter, and we'll comment over it.
Alright.
Well, I guess now is as good a time as ever to cut this off, and we'll come back, and then you've got 3 more lives. That's at least 12
I didn't
more
make
videos.
it to level 20, right?
I don't think you did.
Alright, so it's gonna be super easy for me to do
Hopefully.
this. Maybe I'll just die immediately. Either way, it'll be entertaining. Thanks for watching.